A group of 27 American lawmakers have urged the U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton to continue denying a visa to Narendra Modi. In a letter dated November 29, the American congressman wrote that the Bush administration had rightly denied Modi a visa to enter the United States. That's the latest that's coming in. A group of 27 lawmakers have asked Hillary Clinton, they've in fact written a letter to Hillary Clinton asking her to ensure that a visa is continued to be denied to Narendra Modi. The letter came in yesterday. Now, these US senators have written to Hillary Clinton saying, and I quote, allowing him to enter the US will serve to abdicate his responsibility for the 2002 human rights violations, unquote. Abhishek now joins me on the phone line. Abhishek, at this point in time, it does seem like a setback for the Chief Minister who's been aspiring to a larger national stage.
Well, so far as the United States is concerned, this has become almost a regular and routine practice now because there are certain lobby groups associated with the minority community and are working on the human rights issues who very regularly, at a regular interval, keep taking up or lobby denial of U.S. visa to Modi with the congressmen and other legislators there in the United States. So maybe this is a result of that only. But so far as Narendra Modi is concerned, it is very clear that he, from his side, has never applied for a U.S. visa. And we are told that in the near future as well, there is no possibility of Modi applying any visa. In fact, there was an encouraging statement that had come from the United States that if Modi applies for a visa, it would be looked into, which was for the first time that the United States had made some statement to the effect that maybe the application would be looked into, because till now they were always saying that Modi has to be denied a visa. So obviously, and this was in the backdrop of the UK warming up to Modi in the month of October, and with the US UK High Commissioner coming to Gujarat and meeting Michael Bevan, meeting Narendra Modi as well. So obviously, it cannot be called a setback for Modi because he has, one, never applied for a visa, and two, that he in the near future as well, he's not applying for one. But this does show the doggedness with which certain lobby groups work in the United States to pursue their own heart on the issue of denying visa to Modi.
But it does, to some, it would seem like a setback, especially since the UK seemed to be warming up to him. In fact, the British High Commissioner had come to Ahmedabad. He'd met the Chief Minister.
Well, yes, if anything, that was a positive development for Modi. In fact, for the last 8 years, or more than that, actually, even in the UK was not doing any business with Modi. But then later they realized that they have highest investment in Gujarat across India, and that if Modi keeps coming back to power, they will have no option but to do business with him. And maybe that is the reason why the United Kingdom ultimately decided to open the doors and open a window, rather, of dialogue with Narendra Modi. So maybe at some stage, United States might also take its call. But what has happened now is only some U.S. congressmen working to a lobby, responding to a lobby and writing a letter to Hillary Clinton that in any manner does not represent the view of the state or the government there. And to that extent, I would say that maybe as yet it can be called a work of lobbies, but not necessarily a setback for Modi, because it's not the final call of the government there.